So let's talk about something that's probably happening in your home or business right now. Something you can't even see. There's a hidden enemy that could be costing you a fortune, wrecking your property, and, believe it or not, it's flowing directly out of your tap.
You ever have one of those moments, you notice your water pressure just isn't what it used to be, or your brand new coffee machine just gives up? Maybe you're looking at your energy bill wondering why it just keeps climbing. You might blame the appliance, maybe the utility company, but what if the real problem is something else entirely?
Well, here's the answer. Take a look at this. The culprit is limescale. This is what the inside of a pipe can look like after just a couple of years. That buildup, it's literally choking your plumbing, destroying your equipment, and wasting an absolutely shocking amount of energy.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. My water's fine. It's from the city. Or, oh, we have soft water here. And look, that's what most of us believe. But here's the reality. Even treated, so-called good water, is full of dissolved minerals like calcium and magnesium. And those are the exact building blocks for this destructive scale.
Okay, check out this number, 20 to 40%. What on earth could that possibly be? Well, that's how much extra energy your water heater could be burning through, right now.
And here's the wild part. It only takes a tiny layer of this stuff, just a few millimeters of what we call microscale, to cause that huge energy loss. See, that scale acts like an insulator inside your boiler or heater. It's like wrapping the heating element in a stone blanket, forcing it to work up to 40% harder just to do its job. All that money is literally just going down the drain.
So you see, the true cost of just ignoring this goes way beyond a high energy bill. We're talking about your appliances failing years before they should, expensive plumbing repairs, and just constant frustrating maintenance. So with a problem this fundamental, what in the world is the solution?
Well, what if there was a way to solve this whole problem without pouring chemicals down your drain, without lugging giant bags of salt, and without any maintenance at all? This right here is the Next-Gen Eco-Friendly Water Technology, or NGET for short, and it completely flips the script on how we deal with hard water.
It's all built on three really simple but powerful ideas. First, a really unique scientific process called crystal modification. Second, it is 100% eco-friendly, which is huge. And third, and this might be the best part for anyone with a busy life, it is zero maintenance.
Let's geek out on the science for a second, because this is cool. Instead of stripping all the minerals out of your water, some of which are good for you, by the way, NGET just changes their physical shape. Think of it like this. The minerals in hard water are like sticky, prickly little Lego blocks. They just want to clump together and build that hard scale. NGET essentially changes them into smooth, non-stick marbles. They can't connect anymore, they just flow right on through your pipes without causing any harm.
And that really clever science leads to this massive advantage, something we call fit and forget. And trust me, it's a total game changer, especially when you see how it stacks up against the old way of doing things. So yeah, the first question pretty much everyone asks is, okay, this sounds great, but how is it any different from those big salt-based water softeners I've seen forever? Well, let me tell you, the difference is night and day. This chart just lays it all out perfectly. With old-school salt softeners, you are on a treadmill of buying and hauling those 40-pound bags of salt. They last maybe 10, 15 years. And the worst part? They dump all that salt-filled wastewater back into the environment. nget, on the other hand, absolutely zero maintenance. A lifespan of over 20 years, and it's completely clean and sustainable. Oh, and your water feels natural and healthy, not weirdly slippery or slimy. So what this really boils down to is a totally different way of thinking. You're not just buying another appliance that needs constant attention. You are making a single, one-time investment that protects your entire property for more than 2 decades, with no extra costs. No salt, no chemicals, no service calls. Nothing. Okay, so this all sounds amazing in theory, right? But what about the real world? Well, let's look at the proof, because this technology is already making a massive difference everywhere, from huge agricultural farms all the way to the faucet in your kitchen.
And the credibility here, is seriously impressive. This isn't some startup idea. This is a technology that's been recognized by the US government as a matter of national interest. It's been awarded for extraordinary abilities. It's been proven around the world since 2013, and it delivers a verified 65 to 85% success rate in getting back the efficiency you lost to scale.
But what does that actually look like in terms of money? Let's take a look at a real-world case study. $16,000.
That's how much a single commercial facility saved in 1 year. By installing NGT, they got to completely stop using expensive, harsh descaling chemicals, and they cut their energy use by 22%. And get this, the system paid for itself in less than 9 months. I mean, that's just an incredible return on investment.
And you start to see this popping up everywhere. In hair salons, it brings back the natural shine and volume to hair because you don't have that mineral gunk weighing it down. In commercial kitchens, it's saving those super expensive espresso machines and ice makers. Over 50 hotels are using it for their guests. Even car washes use it to get that perfect spot-free rinse.
And the impact gets even bigger when you look at agriculture. On poultry farms, for instance, it's crucial for keeping the water lines for the birds clean and flowing. And for growing crops, it's a revolution for irrigation.
We're talking about more than 200 farmers who have seen their crop production actually increase. And the reason is simple. Their irrigation lines and sprinkler heads don't get clogged anymore, and the conditioned water is actually absorbed more easily by the soil. It's a win for their equipment and a win for their harvest.
So it turns out that hidden enemy in your water, it has a solution. And it's a solution that's smarter, it's more sustainable, and it's way more cost-effective in the long run. So I guess the only real question left is, why would anyone keep treating their water with the technology of the past when the future is already here?